Hello guys, welcome back again. So today morning to all of you, and we are back with our sessions, the Aryan or the messengers of God. So slowly children, we are coming to the conclusion that something, the creation or behind the creation, before the creation, that might have happened, that changed the life of these people who are slowly getting civilized as per this our research as well as our the history. And then we came up to the from Harappan civilization mainly to the Brahmanas and Brahmans, how these hoodwinked all that become dominant upon the civilizations, mainly upon the people of the class, the lower class, and then how the Sapta Brahmana declares and the Sapta Sindhu region, the number seven is coming. And as well as we are discussing here about how the Indo-Aryan theory now it was slowly increasing on the plateau of India, as well as the land of it was flourishing up to the north, south, east, western part of the India, and people are slowly getting divided into small colonies. And in this time only the priesthoods of these people. Yesterday I explained how the Brahmanas, the settlers of the Brahmaputra river basin, they civilized or they got the knowledge of the text. They started writing. They learned scriptures, the knowledge of the scriptures that were given to them by the Aryans, who are far superior to them or equivalent to them, and the revelations in the form of the word from God or word of God, it was coming. So they catch that, and in order to follow, they are following. We can see somewhere some part of monotheism, worshipping of single God, and worshipping the formless God. And whereas they are implementing the idols upon the labors in order to create the fear in the heart of them. So these things happen as the man was coming nearer to the this era, this modern era. So then the contamination of the books or the scriptures, the holy thing, the purity in them was lost. It was not happen only because of some British people who invaded India, but it was came in the mind of human in during the ancient time only. See how if they are contaminating the word from God or word of God, then this accepting the foreign traditions, it was not the matter of now today, but it was the matter of that time when the primitive people of India was got civilized themselves, and they learned the rituals, the practices such as the Aryans or the people who came to them in order to guide them. But when they are not in front of them, they gone astray, and the wrath of God fall upon them. And the people who assisted the people who brought the word of God or word from God, so they became the main character here in order to maintain the politics, and in order to run the kingdoms, run the empires. These people are behind them. Still now we are seeing the same thing that was going around us. So children, here you have to point out that. So everything, every epic, every Puranas or whatever, our Indian treasures. So there is an author. So we can't believe directly in the people, those who written. Thus this is the word from God or word of God. We are in search of that thing which is not having the human linkage. It is directly from the creator, or as per the Chinese civilization we can say cosmic energy which came directly. See, man, a basic thing, man is not as if we follow the Darwin theory, man came out from animal. We directly rejected that. So still the chimpanzee can't become the animal, so we are neglecting, we are refusing that theory. And man is following the purity, the pure way. Even the water, the cup of water that we drink, we'll see in it, and if it is pure, we can take that because it is good for our health. So man not only taking care of himself, his health, in order to improve his longevity, as well as his longevity of his family, and is taking care of himself by cleaning his body. See, the Brahmanas, they follow the following rituals. They used to take the bath once or twice, so in order to prove the other people that they are pure, their body is pure. In order to attain somewhere, in order to get nearer to something, the cosmic energy or the God, so we have to be pure first of all. It is there here. So I think you might have understanding where I am going. So the purity, because the God is pure, the Creator is pure, the Supreme Power, the cosmic energy, it is pure. It likes the purity. So in the same way, if you take the Jewish people, as well as the Nasara, the Christians, as well as the Muslims, especially Muslims, they used to take the wadu, we can say, before the prayer. They used to take they used to wash their face as well as hands, forearms, and knees, and whatever, 5 times a day. How many times? 5 times a day. In order to perform the prayer, salat, namaz, we can say. So they are far superior than the Brahmanas, we can say. They who are trying to attain the purity more than them. So every time the laws come, and when the law or the followers of law became less, even the government to keep that laws, that policies, that customs aside, and it try to implement new laws, new traditions as per according to the modern generations. So this is what after yesterday we came up to the 800 AD. These things started up to 600 BC to nearly 7th century BC or 6th century or 8th century. Something happened in the hearts of the people of all over the world, the civilizations. The clash was started because in the Saudi Plateau, if you can, the Saudi Peninsula, the Arab Peninsula, the Gulf land, the birth of the Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam took place. Because, so as a result, the Islam is nothing but the monotheism, following the formless God, worshipping the God. They are calling the Arabs people. He was Arab, Rasulullah, the Prophet of God, the last Prophet of God. It was said he was the seal of the prophets. After him, no prophet or no Arya or whatever, no prophet going to come. Only the people, there will be the saints and sages. But the prophet direct who get the word from God or word of God as a revelation from God to angel and angel to him, or if not directly from him to God. So this sequence of series stopped with him. So these people got shocked. They got amazed. Okay, what happened now? What's going to happen now? God declared he was the last, the Kalki avatar. In many Upanishads, we will get the coming of this last form, or the last messenger of God, last prophet of God, last apostle of God, Prophet Muhammad. He was mentioned as Ahmad. And then a fear took place in the people, the priesthood people, and they got diabetes because the day of judgment is nearer. See, every person who is taking birth, he is to die one day. It is not the religious class. I am linking that with the myths and whatever the dominations happen here on our Indian plateau as well as the other plateaus, other civilizations. So these things happen. By the fear, man gone astray. The people, some people, the evil followers, catch it. All the word in order to make them that okay, we have to sit and we have to talk. What's next? Okay, don't worry, don't worry. It will be 1,000 years or 2,000 years, whatever. One day world is going to be end. So all the dead persons are going to be alive. See, what is the need of performing these type of following rituals, having the big books, doing the prayers? So some fear is there in them, that one day we will be resurrected. See, Janmas, Punarjanma or whatever, that is nothing but the rebirth of, or the, it is not like he will take birth like a child. So as a young person, he will come out from the grave. So that fear took place in the hearts of these people, the people who got asked, okay, what we had done. So, okay, the evil then said, Anyhow you have gone contaminated, so let's come together, let us spoil others. So we are not only the people who are going to be in hell, the people who are nearer to hell, let us bring their food, let us catch their food and bring them down. Let us make them as our followers as well as our neighbors in that way. So these things we can see. As a result, the magics, the black magics, the worshipping of idolatry, as well as these things, because the first of all, the Moses, after Adam and Noah, the Moses, the powerful prophet, the land of it was flourishing up to the north, south, east, western part of the India, and people are slowly getting divided into small colonies. And in this time only the priesthoods of these people. Yesterday I explained how the Brahmanas settled the Brahmanas and Brahmans, how these hoodwinked all that become dominant upon the civilizations, mainly upon the people of the class, the lower class, and that might have happened, that changed the life of these people who are slowly getting civilized as per this our research as well as our the history. And then we came up to the from Harappan civilization mainly to. Hello guys, welcome back again. So today morning to all of you, and we are back with our sessions, the Aryan or the messengers of God. So slowly children, we are coming to the conclusion that something, the creation or behind the creation, before the creation, then how the Sapta Brahmana declares and the Sapta Sindhu region, the number 7 is coming. And as well as we are discussing here about how the Indo-Aryan theory, now it was slowly increasing on the plateau of India, as well as